Hey. Man, oh man. Oh man. That's some fucked up shit. Hey. What is up? What is up? What is up? We are back. We are black. Shit. I'm black. I ain't got no bleaching cream rubbing all over my face type of shit. What is going on? What is going on, people? Hey, man, another clown ass day at corporate plantation. Y'all know what it is, man. This Warren G in a place to be. Been clown free and sucker free since 2003. Man, what is up? What is up? Man. You know I gotta do a back-to-back like the Lakers in the 80s, Boston in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s, Golden State in the 2000s, the Lakers in the 2000s. You know, gotta go back-to-back. But anyway, look, man. You know I'm always talk about it because I'm not one of those niggas that be on here acting like I don't have to work for corporate America. I'm the main nigga working for corporate America. I used to be the corporate America spokesman. But I went to Coon and Sambo's Anonymous. So I was able to purge that Coon, Sambo, Hayward, Shepherd spirit out of me. It took a long time, man. A lot of Coon rehab too, man. Had to go to Coon rehab, man, because I was a Coon. I'm not gonna lie. Lack of knowledge makes you a Coon. Because you don't know what to think or how to think until Caucasians tell you a lot of the times. So you know I got to talk about that, man. Another clown-ass day in corporate slavery. That's what I call it, the corporate plantation. And you know I'm that nigga. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You may have a better life, but you're a high-priced slave unless you have your own business and you do your own thing, which is not beholden to corporate America. When you can say what the fuck you want at the job, that's when you know you the shit. But until then, and you gotta button up your lip and you better not say that. That's a good master right there. He's a good boss. Dumb type of motherfuckers, man. That's Coon shit. Now I wasn't that far, but you know, I used to, feel like, oh man, if you pat yourself on the head, if you work hard, you'll get the pat on the head. Like I always say, they want you to man that bullshit, the WB for all clown ass shit. Don't be no clown. We don't do clowning and buffoonery and coonism and Hayward Shepherdism. And that Samboism is real prevalent right now. It's a lot of Sambos out there. They won't talk to you and look at you like you a motherfucking goddamn fool. But once that white motherfucker walk past, hey, how's it going, boss? Is there anything you need me to do? You want me to work to death? No problem. I'll get right on it. Y'all know how that shit go. Stop fronting like y'all don't know how the shit go. What is going on? What is going on? What's going on, Shondy Brown, man? Shout out to her in the chat room. Hey, I'm on time today, man. I know that's another thing, too. A nigga be on here on some sporadic shit. I got to get some order to my life. So for all you that's listening on SoundCloud, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. For all you that watching on YouTube, I appreciate all the people that's watching. As long as we can go back and forth on this knowledge shit, I'm all for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start, doing this shit at 6 to 6:30 is when I'm gonna start recording. And then shout out to my homegirl Nuke too. Sometimes she be watching and shit. I appreciate Nuke. Okay, and hey, for all you that's listening on SoundCloud, sometimes if I'm pausing, I'm looking at the chat room because, hey, people be saying some real shit. Look for this book, fam, The Superiority and Inferiority Complex. Hey, I'm on it. I'm on it. The Superiority and Inferiority Complex. I'm on it. I'm gonna check that out. Who wrote that book? Shawnee Brown. Look, I don't give a fuck. I'm on the phone right now. I don't care. Hey, I like that. Educate me. Every day's a school day out there. So I'm about to look this shit up right now as I speak. But hey, man, what's been going on all day, every day? You know me. Still the same motherfucker. Handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And trying to scratching and surviving. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get on a couple of things today. Let's talk about, what was his name? David Bell? That white motherfucker that super socked that young lady, that black girl. And the inferiority. Here, hold on. Complex. Hold on, y'all. Complex. Hold on, just real quick. Book. I'm looking up this book that somebody just, I gotta look this book up. Is it on Amazon? Because I'm gonna look it up right now. I just typed it into my phone. If it's on Amazon, let me know, because that's where I get a lot of my books, y'all. You get them for free. But anyway, we're gonna get back into it. My bad for pausing just for a second. Well, let's get right into it. David Bell, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what his name is. That motherfucker super socked that girl. Now, if you look at the title, actions and reactions of black people in America. Now, the reason why I put actions and reactions as the title, because for each action, there's a reaction. Now, I watched the video. I watched it like twice. These are the things that piss me the fuck off about my people. About my people. I want everybody to hear this. About my people. Who raised that little girl, as T.K. Kirkland would say? All those girls that were in there acting the way they was acting, I get it. Teenage hormones and rage and whatever. But for you to keep pushing a white man every day, but we have to understand this. Code of conduct. And that girl who videotaped that, what she should have done was videotape and dial 911. But instead, she's like, oh my God, I got that on video. Oh my God. This is what you know why? Because these youth get it from us. They get it from watching us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And I'm guilty of it too. You just want the likes. Man, when I first got on social media, I'm talking about MySpace. This is way back in the day. I just wanted motherfuckers to look on my page because that's why I felt. You're seeking attention because you're not getting it from somewhere, so you want to seek it through the internet. So when I got off MySpace, I waited for a minute, and then I got back on Facebook. Didn't really like that. Then I found Twitter and Instagram. When I found Twitter and Instagram, my thing is this. I used to be that way. So kids are watching you. If you put if you on Instagram because you want a whole bunch of people to pay attention to you, kids are gonna watch that. And when I mean a whole bunch of people to pay attention to, when you trying to go get fuckery so you can upload it to Instagram, that's what kids are gonna replicate. Fuckery. They model who they're around and who they're up under. So we have to understand that. That's why each one teach one. All you people that's out there, whoever's listening, in the comments, man, leave a book. Just like Shawnee, shout out to Shawnee Brown, Xavier James. That's the book. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Oh, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I will find the book. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I haven't promoted no books in a while, but you know what? Today I felt like promoting a book. I promoted the last book, Thoughts Are Things by Prentice Mulford. So I promoted that. you know, last night. So I'll let you know that. That's again, because thoughts are things and thoughts are creative. And as a collective black people, we are very creative. We're very inventive. We are the reason why white people are walking around in this civilization of what they call the United States of America. You better look at the stoplight. You better look at the iron, and look at all the shit. The light bulb. No, nigga, Thomas Edison was responsible for the filament in the light. You know what I'm saying? But the Thomas Edison was responsible for the glass around the filament. The person who invented the filament was a black man. Facts. Just like they say Henry Ford was responsible for building the car. No. Y'all need to see, we gotta start fact checking and not just giving into what these people put in front of us. No, Henry Ford was responsible for the mass production of the automobile. He was not responsible for making the first automobile. I think it was James Patterson, or I forgot his name. It was a black brother who invented the first automobile. That's the thing. We gotta stop letting these people give us this shit, man. That's the shit that irritates me the most because of lack of knowledge. That's why I always put myself in it. Man, when I used to be at corporate America, I used to be, and it's no diss, I used to be at corporate America thinking if I could outwork everybody and work all extra hard, that, oh, they gonna give me a pat on the back and they're gonna respect me. No, they gonna look at you and laugh and say, ooh, that's a good slave right there. We can work him to death. That's a fact. And give him little nigga trinkets on the way. And we don't give a fuck if he don't even deal with his family. Fuck him. Work him like a slave as long as he want to do it. That's a fact. We got to stop doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be telling people, put the books in there, man. I appreciate that. And I am going to check that book out, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I think as a civilization, we have maintained the destruction. And the reason why I want to bring that up, because I'll bring this up. Chancellor Williams, The Destruction of Black Civilization. That is a great fucking book. It's a great fucking book. That book had me mad than a motherfucker too. Great book. Y'all need to check that out. Great fucking book. It's gonna tell you all you need to know about what the fuck is going on and why is it going on. I'm telling you, man. When I watched that video, I'm gonna keep getting on that. When I watched that video, I was just like, and then she tried to square up with him and got bopped upside her motherfucking head and got Mike Tyson's punched out, and now everybody want to cry. Oh, but who are teaching these young ladies to conduct themselves like that in this system of white supremacy? Who's teaching these kids that? To just run up on some white man. Now suppose that man would have had a gun and started shooting. She could have lost her life because of lack of composure. And then the girl that was videotaping it runs back in the mall. Oh, I got that on videotape. I got that on. I'm like, damn, man. And no, I'm not taking up for that white man. He shouldn't have never put his hands on her. But you have to understand the state, the mental mind state of Caucasian men. They don't give a fuck about no niggas, man. And everybody is not going to react that way where they like, hey, y'all need to chill out. No, that man gonna claim I was in fear for my family's life and she ran up on me, so I defended myself. You don't run up on no man, period. Where's her fucking mama at? See, that's what I'm saying. We have to start taking accountability for our shit first. What parent is teaching their daughter to run up on some man, period? That's the shit that I don't understand. That's what pisses me off, because you know what they gonna do? They gonna show that video of that little bitch running up on him the whole fucking time. They gonna be playing it over and fucking over again. And I don't give a fuck if a nigga get mad at me. That's just how I feel. You better not be. Why would you run up on some man? Why would you do that? And then when you get bopped upside your head, now you crying wolf. So you gonna run up on the police like that too? That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, where's the village at? Where's the village of people that's like, whatever happened to, hey man, y'all need to chill out even if it is your family? I remember one time I was driving somewhere and these niggas was jaywalking, and I'm like, I stopped and I said, hey man, y'all better be careful. These cops are shooting niggas and y'all walking across the street like y'all don't look suspect. Yeah, the least the police can do is give you a jaywalking ticket. But the most they can do is kill you with impunity and get away with it. So if we know that, we see the Trayvon Martins, the Oscar Grants, the Mike Browns, the Freddie Grays, the Eric Gardners, this shit is on video. So if we're seeing the Oscar Grants on video, then why the fuck is our young black women conducting themselves like that? Why? Was it? This is the same new stuff for black kids. Yep. Yep. And that's a fact. If that man was 51 years old knocking out that little girl, yeah, he was an old dude. But see, this is the thing. I don't want people to agree with me. I just want you to see a different perspective. It's not about agreeing with me. You ain't got to agree with Warren. But I'm going to tell you this right now. All the women out here who's listening to this, or whoever, send it to all the women you know. That's how you raising your daughter to run up on some white man? After she pushed him twice? See, I watched the video a couple of times. I watched several different videos. I guess it was the same one. She kept pushing him and antagonizing him. Why are you antagonizing this man? You're supposed to be the victim because you're the child. But you trying to bring shit out of him. Now suppose this man would have pulled out a gun and started shooting. Now you're dead. Be thankful all he did was bop you upside your head and gave you a Mike Tyson's punch out. Because it could have been a lot fucking worse. We got to know how to conduct ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Straight up. When you get on these corporate America jobs, don't say shit. Go in there, shut the fuck up, get your shit, get the fuck out of there. Watch how they treat you. Man, they're gonna be worried to death because they already look at us as entertaining. They just want you to entertain them anyway. And I saw a whole bunch of young kids just being entertained. That girl was so happy that she got that on video. Oh my God, I got this on video. Because I'm gonna go viral. Because that's all we want to do is go viral. I'm guilty of it too. I done made videos and put it up on YouTube. I took a lot of them down on my page. I had some crazy videos that got a lot. There's only one that's left, and that's the one that was at my mom's house. RIP to my mom. It's her birthday today. RIP. Love you, mama. But that's a fact. This is a fucking fact, man. You gotta know how to conduct yourself. You don't run up on no nigga, period. Why you running up on white men? That's a fact. In the chat room, crime is only colorblind until it's jury time. Don't set your black kids up for failure. Man, say that shit again. I'ma use that shit. Crime is only colorblind until it's jury time. And then that's a fact, because they gonna have one nigga, and it's probably gonna be a Sambo, and then it's gonna have nothing but white jurors. And just to go back to the point that you made in the chat room, Shani Brown, on another podcast, that's a fact. Dr. Claude Anderson did say that, and that's a fact. Think about it. Mexicans ain't nothing but white people speaking Spanish. How you gonna be from Mexico but speak Spanish? Ain't Spain in Europe? Where the fuck is that? Y'all tell me. And that's a fact. So I just wanted to point on that too. But you know what a lot of it is? We don't read. We don't want to read. We just want to get facts on the internet and be like, all right, I got it. I know what I need to know. But then when it comes time to talk about shit that really matter, hey, we'll talk about some Jordans all day and some Louis Vuitton and some Gucci. That's why I thought it was such a clown move of Jay Holiday. I hate to say this, but when the lady asked him where he worked, no, she asked, do you work here? All you had to say was no. Why would you say not with all this not with this Gucci jacket on, baby? What does that have to do with do you work at the place? Nigga, you ain't made a hit in 10 years. But we so imagery prone. We want imagery. We want fast, instantaneous fame. We don't want to work hard for it. Everybody gets that bug where they just want instantaneous fame, or we want to be rich instantaneous. Trust me, I don't, shit, hell yeah, I want to be rich. I don't want to be getting up and going to the corporate plantation every goddamn day, but that's what the fuck I got to do. That's a fact. So I think a lot of the times we do set our youth up for failure. How do you conduct yourself? Are you consistent in what you do? Whether it's good or bad. Are you consistently a fuck up, or are you consistently try to make your way to do better? Do you act immature and foolish when things don't go your way? Hey, we all guilty of that. Or do you bottle it up and then when you get home you let it out? Because sometimes it ain't good to just be so emotional. I think the key word of today is composure. That girl lacked composure and conduct. And somebody didn't teach her right. And Whoever, send it to her mom. She might be upset, and you can be upset with me. But that's lack of leadership, guidance, and being a mentor. At 11 years old, it's time for a mother to start mentoring her daughter how to conduct herself and don't be running up on no man. Now we want to be fight for your rides and protest and shut down the 95 of being Las Vegas and then call a nigga in New York, let's protest. But how we gonna protest when we don't even know how to act? Niggas don't even want to work together on simplistic shit. That's a fact, man. Niggas don't want to work on simplistic shit, but the same niggas will go to church and give some sucker ass preacher that you don't even know all your fucking money. And women too. And believe in a religion that was taught to you by Caucasians. Niggas don't even know that Shakespeare wrote the Bible. Man, I don't even want to hear that shit, man. It's theater. Do your research. You better go get the Quran. Shit. But anyway, I don't like to digress into religion, but I'm just saying sometimes the shit just irritates me, man, because we take everything literal. Books and what you read are supposed to give you a different perspective on life. You know, what are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? What literally are we doing? I would like to know. I'm very interested in knowing what the fuck is going on, because I see it a lot of times too, where kids be, you know, when they not around their parents, they act up. I was like that too, but when an adult got around, I knew how to conduct myself. And I didn't just act no fucking fool, because I knew that my parents, my older brothers, people that were over me would be like, why the fuck was you acting like that? You know better than that. We have to police our own. We got to understand that this is what white people like. This is what every other race likes. They like dysfunction. I'm not saying that white kids and other kids go to malls and don't act a fool. Look at that Mexican kid in LA, in the LA Unified School District. Oh, my nigga, you got me fucked up, my nigga. And then when that teacher started bopping him upside the head, he got all mad. But what did he do? He provoked that teacher. That's code of conduct. Why would you do that? Why are people... I'm going to tell you what's about to start happening. Niggas about to start getting killed again. Because let me tell you something. If y'all think Donald Trump is finna go on TV like Obama and give you a clown-ass speech, you got him fucked up. He can give... Matter of fact, let me look in my pocket. Oh, that's right. Donald Trump has no fucks to give for niggas. Period. His last fuck was with Kanye West. That's it. He don't give a fuck about no niggas. We already know that. So since we already know that, our job is to teach our own and stop waiting for everybody else to do it. And stop. Man, look, everybody likes social media and everybody loves posting and getting like, and there is nothing wrong with that. I love Instagram and looking at people's different perspectives. I like that part. I just don't like niggas putting a fuckery on this internet and not having a response of, see, she shouldn't have done that. Or we got to know how to conduct ourselves better. No, we just put this shit up so our shit can go viral and motherfuckers, we can get the hits on our page. I used to be that way. But you got to grow up. Let me see. Reading the chat room right now for all you in SoundCloud listening. I'm consistent in teaching my young family members how to stay alive. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't kill yourself literally and spiritually because of other people's opinions, views on social media. That's a fact. And social media, it gets to the point where, you know, you start talking shit to a person on social media, they'll be like, oh, you bullying that person. Nigga, it's the internet. It's not even real. I love social media and I love it, but you gotta use it as a tool. You know, and it's freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you want people to check out your perspective, and I get that. But a lot of times, I'm only talking to my people now, black people, melanated people. A lot of times we get in our bag, man. We think we superstars on this social media, while these white motherfuckers just looking and laughing. I'ma just be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. You know, it's a fact. And I'm not really talking about Twitter, because Twitter is just more just typing and shit. You put up little shit. It's a lot of fuckery on Twitter too. But man, when you motherfuckers think because they got 10,000 followers on Instagram that they a celebrity. But these are main motherfuckers that can't even pay their goddamn power bill. That's a fact. Or these are motherfuckers that's posting all this wonderful things that God said they, you know, oh, God is truly blessing. But these niggas that's on unemployment type shit. No diss, I'm just saying, like, a lot of time motherfuckers just don't be keeping this shit 100 and keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that always posting where they eat and how luxury their lives are and shit like that. Man, these motherfuckers are struggling and they're not happy and they're empty on the inside. Remember that. And these celebrities that's posting on Instagram, that's because of their hard work and dedication. Like, I follow E40 on Instagram. E40 is inspiring me. You know why? Because E40 shows a lot of his business ventures. Like his wine, the Earl Stevens wine, the Slurricane, all the shit, you know, very, very intelligent dude. But you know what people look at? They just look at what he got on. That's all you looking at. Oh, he got the fresh ass Jordans on. Oh, he got the fresh ass jeans on. He got the fresh polo shirt. That's all we paid attention to. That's all we worried about anyway. We worried about material. But I don't know E40 personally, but I can tell that E40 is not lacking on the inside. He's very knowledgeable, and he knows that a lot of this shit is bullshit and it's fraudulent. Let me tell you, the internet, like life, is the Matrix. It's not real. Y'all need to go watch The Matrix again and fuck the damn fighting parts. Watch what they're saying. And by the way, Sophia Stewart is responsible for The Matrix. 1, 2, and 3, they stole that. Warner Brothers and the Wachowski brothers stole that from Sophia Stewart. She is also responsible for The Terminator. Sophia Stewart is a black lady who went to USC. Facts. I'm telling you. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? C Radio 85. What's going on, man? You know, we just in here chopping it up. Hey, man, for all y'all that's listening, this is the Knowledge is Free podcast. I ain't even say that shit. Who give a fuck? Y'all niggas know what this is. If you listen on SoundCloud, I hope I fuck up your day. If you're watching on YouTube, you already know who this is. Your boy Warren G. But anyway, let's get back into it. Hey, man, that's a fact, man. This shit is the Matrix. We don't even know who made that movie. That movie was so impactful on making movies and fighting scenes and all that shit. Sophia Stewart, black lady. We don't even know. She wrote a book. She wrote several books. We don't know that because we don't give a fuck. You know why? Versace. And I'm not mad at us because our young people, our millennials, because we was like that too. You know, there were certain people that would tell me, hey, man, you need to start reading, woo. But then there was other people that was like, man, you got to get your money, man. We're in a capitalistic society. If you didn't check out my podcast last night, hey, capitalism is a motherfucker. That's what's going on. It's fame, money. It's all hand in hand, so we think. There's a lot of famous people. That doesn't mean that they got money. A lot of money because you're on TV. Let me tell you something. I'll just say this. And this is a fact. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I was on MTV one time. It was a show called Stanker Vision, where this clown would go around and talk shit to people. And it was me and my white homeboy Chris. And nah, nigga, I ain't no motherfucking coon type shit. Nah, this nigga wasn't with that coon shit. That wasn't with that racist shit. I don't have other races around me if they with that race shit. And all white people ain't racist and I ain't no coon. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. We was walking up the strip. This is in Las Vegas. And there was this clown talking shit to people. So they was like, hey, sign right here. I signed, this ain't no lie, this is a fact. I signed John Hancock on the motherfucking thing. And then I got on there. And then they was like, well, the clown's gonna talk shit to you. You just gotta talk shit back. And then I talk shit back to the clown. Now, this was like 2005. Now, I'm working at my City Las Vegas job. Shout out to Doolittle at the time. And one of the dudes that worked at the city, he saw it. This is a fact. And he walked up to me and was like, hey, you was on TV. And I was like, nah, because I forgot. Because you know when they tape it, they don't air it till like 90 days later, depending on if it gets picked up. Now, when he said, man, you was on Stanker Vision, the first thing he was like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? And I was like, first of all, I forgot about that shit. Second of all, nigga, they ain't pay me for that shit. But you see how it's so illusory? It's perception. That's people's reality. We be thinking that because we see motherfuckers on TV, they got money. There's a difference between money and wealth. See, we got to understand a lot of this stuff. And that's why I always keep going back to upbringing and kids, they're going to model that behavior. That young girl that got bopped by that 51-year-old man, she was modeling behavior that she saw from somebody. She was copying what she saw. So if she's seeing somebody run up on somebody, then that's what she felt like she can run up on a grown man. And I'm not condoning what that man said. I like that. Check it. Somebody, Shawnee Brown in the chat room said, check your soul account. Hey, that's a fact. God don't take cash. That's a fact. That's a fact. And let me tell you, I'll even say this. I'll even go as far as to say this. It's a collective. We're a village. We're supposed to be able to, even if that's not our child, in the right way, in tone and delivery, say, hey, you can't do that. We can't just yell at other people's kids, because that's going to start a whole nother situation. But somebody, some adult, there had to be some adult in there that should have stepped in between and said, hey, sister, y'all got to stop, because this is going to end bad for everyone. But we're capitalistically driven. Oh, well, that ain't my shit. Ain't my problem. I don't give a fuck. It's a fact. And it's sad. Like I keep saying, niggas don't even want to work together. It's the truth. Look, let me tell you something. Hey, I'm more than willing to work with people. But you just can't have no bullshit going on. I like people that mean what they say and say what they mean. Consistency is the key. You know what I'm saying? So if I see us not even being able to work together on a grassroots level, you know, where we trying to plant, we trying to get the soil together, get the maneuver right, so whatever we plant is going to be facts, then how are we going to even move forward as a people when we have our young people feeling like they can run up on grown adults? At the end of the day, that white man was an adult. And we got to look at that accordingly. Now, a black man probably wouldn't have reacted that way, and they probably wouldn't have been acting like that towards no black man. And that's a fact. But we have to understand that we cannot set our young kids up for failure, like they said in the chat room. And that's a fact. Very disrespectful. I don't think we should be that way. I really think in my heart of hearts that we, the older generation, us, like, look, I be telling my nephew all the time, man, he still got my Dr. Boyce Watkins book, Think Like a Millionaire. You better keep reading that motherfucker over and over again, because this life is a cold motherfucking world out here. It's a cold fucking world. And if we not capitalizing our mental and monetizing what we do, you're going to be working a corporate American job like me and like everybody else out there. You damn right, in the chat room, say everybody's a bus driver. That's a fact. Trust nobody. Nobody has your best interests at heart but you. But that's why we need to be more of a team and come together as a collective. That's what I feel like. I always, look, man, I'll say it like this, and this is a fact. Man, when I first started making beats and shit, the first crew I was in, I was the only black guy. The very first crew, it was Far Out. First, it was Far Out Wicked Productions, then it was Ill Wicked Productions. That was the name of our crew. Long story short, it was Jew boy from Chicago, and it was another white boy from Summerlin, and then it was another white boy who had a studio from Long Beach. Now, you would be like, damn, Warren, that sounds like some coon shit. Now me, this was 20 years ago. Now me, I look at everybody as a suspect. So when I first got around them, I wanted to see how they conducted themselves. I wanted to see how they conducted themselves about race, everything. I just watch. So you get around a person, you watch how they family interacts with you. If they family start talking about how they got a whole bunch of black friends and all that, then that's not the motherfucker that you want to be around. But I didn't get that. And I think they felt my energy. All of them did. And they knew where I stood, and I knew where they stood, and they wasn't on that shit because they wouldn't have been around me. Now, you want to talk about consistency? The white boys was very consistent. That's a fact. I'm not even finna lie to y'all. That's a fucking fact. That was one production crew I was with. This is a fact. And then, you know, we kind of broke up and parted ways. You know what I mean? But then I moved on to another production crew with two brothers. And them niggas know who they are. I ain't gonna say their names. We was a good production crew, if you ask me. We was like a little hip hop group. And they was two brothers. Those both my niggas too. And they were very consistent. That's a fact. Them niggas were very consistent. And they know who they are. We was called Eclectic Vision. E-Vision. My nigga, B Green, Brandon, he the one came up with the name. That nigga Sir John, remember if he ever checked this out? We embarrassed to talk about it now because it was so long ago, but they were very consistent. They taught me about consistency. Staying in the studio, writing and being consistent. They taught me. And I learned like, wow, not only are my black people consistent, but there are white people that are consistent too, that ain't on that racist shit, that's really about, hey man, let's make the music. And I'm not gonna make hip hop with you and be a culture vulture. I really love the art. I remember my nigga Zev, shout out to him. If I ever talk to him again, I hope I do. That motherfucker was like, I ain't with that shit, period. And I learned a lot from him. And I learned a lot from how the Jewish community, you know, maneuvered and did their thing. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta learn from motherfuckers too. And one thing, I think that young girl who got bopped upside the head, her friends seemed like they were encouraging the fuck shit. See, I ain't never really, I've been around that, but I knew, oh, those are not my friends. That's why when I went to high school, those are not friends. Those are not friends, man. Those are associates. Because I don't talk to none of them motherfuckers right now. And I'm glad I don't. So, anytime friends will encourage you to do fuckery shit, those are not your friends. And it seemed like those girls that are around were like, oh, no, he didn't. Square up, square up. Why would you encourage your friend? And then when she got bopped upside her head, now you like, oh, God. But then the one girl was, I'm gonna keep saying, she was so happy to catch that footage on her phone. I'm like, where are we at as a people where we like that type of shit? You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? We need to check our soul account. Like Shawnee Brown said in the chat. We gotta check that shit, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I gotta check myself. That's why I'm like, man, I don't want to have, if y'all notice, go back and watch them other YouTubes, them other podcasts. What type of relationships you want? You want a transactional relationship? Because everybody's transactional. What can I get from you versus what can you get from me? Or do you have people around that you can vibe with? Because that's what I want. I want people that, you ain't got to read 1,000 fucking books. Man, fuck all that. If you just got real knowledge for life, I want you around me. Fuck all that. You ain't gotta be like, oh, I've read 30 books, so can I be? Nah, nigga, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? I just want us all to work together and work back. Look, I'm gonna let everybody fucking know right now. That's the reason why every other don't work too fucking together. We blame each other, don't take accountability for our own fucking actions. We lack composure and we lack a code of conduct. And when I mean a code of conduct, I don't give a fuck how many times I gotta show this book. I'm gonna keep showing it. This book right here, the United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, a compensatory counter-racist code. Basically, I call it the Compensatory Code of Ethics, is what I call it, by Neely Fuller Jr. Everybody needs to read this fucking book, man. Read this book from top to bottom. Read it. If you can get it on audio, get it on audio. There is no excuse for us to be walking around here not having no knowledge of what the fuck is going on, man. We gotta stop that shit. Each one needs to teach one, man. For real. Go get the Gucci. Go get the Polo. Go get the Jordans. I want y'all to do all that. And then I want y'all to take a little bit of that money, go buy you a book or two. Go buy you a financial game book so you can get your book. If y'all read Powernomics, or you talk about how nigga, white people's wealth is tied up in stocks and bonds and mutual funds and shit. While our money is tied up in Jordans and Gucci and Louis while they all laughing at us. When's the last time you seen Bill Gates wear a Gucci shirt? Bill Gates be wearing dusty holy jeans, Crocs, and a holy t-shirt. I'm telling you. I just looked at how we don't even, you know what? They all geeked up. I'm back to the subject. They all geeked up that little girl to square up with him. And then that girl with the phone, with the camera, put your phone away and help pick the girl up. No, you laughing. Oh my God, I got this on camera. I can't believe, who raised that girl? You had to model some type of behavior where you sit up there videotaping it being like, hey man, y'all need to stop. See, this is what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna talk shit to the wrong white motherfucker and you gonna get to shooting y'all motherfuckers. And then we gonna have the same niggas talking about fight for your rights, hands up, don't shoot. Man down, clown down type bullshit, man. I don't wanna hear that shit, man. We always fucking marching, running, and fucking repeating. That shit gets old, man. I get tired of watching that shit. Like, when niggas gonna be like, hey, man, don't be acting no fucking fool when you get out there. These motherfucking white people will pull a pistol out on you and shoot your ass with impunity. And they gonna get the fuck off because it's their system. That's why I be telling motherfuckers, when you get on this corporate plantation, this corporate job, don't think any white person has your best interest at heart. Nobody does. They got their best interest at heart because that's what capitalism is. One. And two, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Slow to speak, eager to hear, keep your composure, be introverted, and they'll respect you more. Because they don't know what you're thinking if you're introverted. But if you walk around smiling, being a grinning nigga, and laughing and joking, man, fuck all that. That's why I want, man, hey, I'm telling you, I've worked with black women that ain't no coon and don't smile with motherfuckers. And I learned a lot about that shit real fast. Like, damn, they don't smile with nobody. Cause you know, I missed this. Hey man, what's going on? Mammy. Until I went to Coons Anonymous. And then once I went to Coons Anonymous and went to Sambo Rehab, I was like, all right, man, fuck that. I ain't saying a motherfucking thing. I feel like a goddamn clown. And if you don't know how to educate yourself on life, you clowning to me. That's a fucking clown. Educate yourself on life and what your purpose is and what it is. And don't let monetary things define your success. Monetary things, like, materials are good to have, but that doesn't define who you are. I've been around a whole bunch of fucking people that got a whole bunch of material, but they don't know shit about shit. They don't even know that the Federal Reserve is responsible for the money and it's not attached or aligned with the government. The Federal Reserve is owned by the wealthiest bankers in the world, which is the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Morgans, the Carnegies, the Rockefellers. Niggas don't even know that. Niggas be thinking that the government print the money. Come on, man. We gotta catch up. We gotta know what it is, man. And me too. Thank you for that book. The Infinity. So I remember that. Even if I have to go back to the very beginning, I'm gonna go back to the, yup. Oh, you know, it's right there. Superiority and inferiority complex. I'm gonna go check that book out. Definitely gonna check it out. Hey man, what have we learned from this? How many times are our young people gonna be running up on niggas before they get bopped or get shot? Now Trayvon Martin wasn't doing anything. He just trying to walk to where he was trying to walk to and got killed. And it was on the phone when he got killed. I mean, the murder was on tape. Still got off. Man, that man, let me tell you what's gonna happen to that man. That man gonna say he was in fear for his life, all those girls surrounding him, and what's gonna happen is they're gonna give him 30 days in jail and make him pay a heavy fine, and they gonna say it was self-defense, and ain't shit gonna happen to him. And then all we gonna do as black people, we are gonna march, whine, and repeat. And then niggas be looking at, if a nigga come to me with that marching shit, they gonna be mad at me. Cause they look like a fucking clown. You better fucking read Dr. Claude Anderson's book. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Go watch Dr. Claude Anderson on YouTube. The nigga even said, he said, man, he was in the highest seats of the government as a black man. He said it. White people be laughing when they be seeing motherfuckers marching. And all those white people that's marching with you, how many of them are willing to give up their resources for you? Because racism is about competing for resources. So black people can't be racist. Because we own 2.6% of the nation's wealth. White people own 90% of the nation's wealth. So what does that tell you? They own the corporations, they own everything. Last time I checked, who runs Amazon? Jeff Bezos. Who runs Microsoft? Bill Gates. And you can't turn on a goddamn computer without Windows, correct? Apple, that Apple phone that y'all love. Who runs that? Exactly. So we need to understand that we are a team. We're a collective. We get judged as a collective. So that young girl that was encouraged by other young women to run up on that grown-ass white man and got bopped, and then didn't nobody even say, hey, man, you ain't supposed to do that. Why didn't the rest of those girls push him? You know why? Because they didn't want to get bopped. And they don't want to be that girl on camera that got bopped by an old white man. And all they gonna do is go home and tell their parents. Then their parents gonna get all rowdy and that motherfucker put his hands on my daughter. But why is your daughter out there acting a goddamn fool? That's a fact. Hey, man. I appreciate everyone that's been listening, that's been subscribing. Much love to the fucking chat room, man. For real. I enjoyed, watching the comments in the chat, man. Thank you for that book. Hit the bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Man, send this to people, man, so we can get more like-minded people. Look, let me tell y'all something right now. There was a brother, I think a couple of podcasts ago, that was like, man, I'm downloading the Dr. Francis Cress Welsing book right now. I'm about to go get that. Man, that made me feel good, man. Man, fuck all. I don't want a whole bunch of people on my motherfucking, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I don't want a whole bunch of people subscribing just to subscribe because everybody's doing it. Y'all know how we do. When we see everybody else doing it, then we want to do it. No, I want people that's really going, hey, man, Warren, you should read this book. Hey, man, Warren, you should get this book. Hey, Warren, that's what I want. Like-minded people. Or just people that's like, hey, man, Warren, this is how I feel about life. Because that's what it's about, man. We can talk about it. It's not about you agreeing with Warren. It's about you having your own perspective. That's a fact. You got to have your own perspective. Look, I'm trying to magnetize people around me that's forward thinkers and think outside the box. And again, I want to give a shout out to Nuke from the No Way Out podcast that I do with her. Hopefully she gonna return real soon. She busy, y'all. She a madam, she runs a lot of businesses, and one of her businesses is a madam. So Nuke, she's a madam. She's got them bitches on the whole store right now selling that pussy. Let me get 45, yeah. Let me get 55, yeah. Let me get 65 for that pussy, yeah. That's what Nuke do. She auctioning off them pussies right now. No, I'm just fucking with you, Nuke. Shout out to Nuke. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing, for real, man. All the people that's on SoundCloud that want to listen, I keep forgetting to post that shit. And you can follow me on Instagram too. You can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Instagram, doing my little thing. Thizzle on there too. Sometimes I'll be dropping a little bit of game and knowledge. Hey, man, I'm dope. Next time, Warren going to war in this chat. Hey, that's the fact, man. I appreciate everybody, man. For real. Appreciate everybody. Hey, much love, much respect. It is not easy coming up with topics and things to do on this podcast, but hey, man, I feel like somebody can hear my perspective because I work in corporate America, and that shit is not fun at all. At all. So, hey, man, hit me up with some topics that y'all want to talk about, and I will address them too. Any topics y'all want to talk about, leave them in the comments. I'll touch on them. You can get my perspective. Anyway, this is Knowledge is Free Podcast. I'm Warren G, in a place to be. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody. I'm out. Peace.